Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday night to everybody. How are we doing tonight? It's a beautiful Wednesday night, and we got some things to do. We're, of course, going to be doing some video editing, but before that, we have a special little item that we're going to do these first 10 minutes in the live stream tonight, so let's get started. Hello! We have someone here with us tonight. Yes. This is Mr. Jeremy, and he has been working with me for it's been like several years now. Talking about live stream. He knows the ins and outs of Heroescape, the lore, how everything's supposed to not sound, how the names are supposed to go correctly, and we get them right half the time. Anyway, but we have that there as a reference. So yes, Jeremy has been helping us, and he's here on the live stream, which is, of course, as always, a pre-recorded live stream because my internet is stinky, and so we have to pre-record these things. Hopefully, in the future, not so much, and then I'll have to reimagine how I do these live streams. But right now, it is pre-recorded. But as always, I'm monitoring these live streams, and I'm watching the comments. So feel free, anyone, to say hi, and I will say hi back if possible on the comments on Facebook and Twitch. And this is, of course, a production live stream for Tales of Valhalla: The Aftermath Chronicles, which is a stop-motion Heroescape adventure, and we have seasons 1 and 2 on YouTube. Just go ahead and type in the search bar on YouTube, Tales of Valhalla, and you'll find us there, and just binge watch those seasons. And we're currently working on season 3. We have just finished with the stop-motion production, which has taken 4.5 years to do, and now we're going to be doing some editing of episode 1 of season 3 in a little bit. But first, we have a little announcement to make, and before we get started, I'm going to have Jeremy plug his stuff because he is active on Twitch and social media as well. So go ahead and talk about what you do for a minute.
All right. So as I've been introduced, so my name is Jeremy. I am also on Twitch as the Eslim, which is ESSALIM. And so what I run a channel series known as the Eslam Call It, where at this point, I just observe and investigate the lore of video games, stories, including Heroescape. I've brought it up. I actually try to sneak it in every once in a while. Talk about Heroescape in streams with people that may not know about it. But we talk about Dungeons and Dragons. We talk about tabletop RPGs. We talk about Final Fantasy 14. As you can see behind me, and so just do a lot of lore stuff on Twitch. I've been working on trying to get on YouTube very slowly, but just it's lore and narrative. That's anytime there's a really good story, I try to get into it. So that's what I've been doing for the past few days. I say a few days, for the past year. There you go.
Yes. Pandemic kind of motivated you to do that a little bit. And
yeah, I was. It was like, do something or stay in the house all day, and I'm like, well, time to do something.
Something, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yes, and it's a really fun Twitch live stream, and he's live currently pretty much all the time. I sometimes hop on there on his comments. I just say, hey, this is what's going on here. And awesome. It's always fun to watch. And I'll probably watch more now that I'm more attached to my computer and not the animating table anymore. So it's great. It's a fun thing to watch. And he's got, like I said, for those of you watching this on YouTube, there'll be links in the description below for Jeremy's stuff. Go to them, like them, love them, watch them. It's great content. So with that out of the way and introductions done, we have something special to announce for this month of July in 2021. July 10th, and July 10th was a few days ago, but July 10th marked a 6-year anniversary in a sense, to where it was 6 years ago, July 10th, that I started writing the script for seasons 2 and 3 of Tales of Valhalla. So it just tells me that it's been a long haul, because I was hoping to get all this done in half the time. But hey, you know, we're still here. We're still doing it. It's
At the
about
mark,
done.
yeah.
So it's okay. And for this whole amount of time of doing seasons 1 through 3, this has been a my budget production. I never asked anybody for any money or any help. It's something I wanted to do on my own for people just to enjoy the content. And it's one of the reasons why it's taken so long, because, you know, if you don't have much finances, then it's just going to go at your own pace, which I didn't mind. And, you know, people love the content when it comes out whenever. But in the future, I kind of want to change that, because our cast of voice actors have kind of scattered all over the country, practically. And so I know it's going to take a little bit of a budget in the future, so we're going to probably, like in the next few years, once season 3 is done, I'm going to start building a round table of people to come up with ideas for crowdfunding, Patreon or whatever, you know, is out there, like you know, a few years from now, and we'll brainstorm that and come up with ways to budget this so we can add on more seasons with hopefully a faster amount of time. We'll see. We still have yet to even brainstorm that, but that's the idea. So, but for right now, what I have planned, what I've been planning this past year, is to release just a little bit of merchandise, some shirts, and I'm wearing a shirt right now, Tales of Valhalla shirt. There's a pillow behind me. There's a Tales of Valhalla pillow behind me, and it's a really easy website to go to. Here, let me just bring this up here. cptov.store. That'll take you to this website, and you can see right on the top here. And like I said, I'm the descriptions are kind of silly on this site, but Teespring, it's a great place. I already ordered, you know, a bunch of content from them, and the products are good. You know, it prints out good, so
Yeah.
quite happy with that. But you can see we got hoodies here. We got different T-shirts that says, like, notable quotables from the series. Expelliarmus is a Lieutenant Dan quote. Get your gimp on is a Harold Gimp quote. We are stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. Classic Gearnt. And then I think my favorite one is I can feel the wind rushing through my nostrils. And it's like feel the wind in the front, and that's what I'm currently wearing right now.
Love that.
Great shirt. And then you got plain T-shirts, you got mugs, you got stickers, you got masks, you got blankets, and posters and towels, and you can do it. You also do I can feel the wind rushing through my nostrils mask as well. If you're still in an area where you need masks, there's a mask or a gaiter. I think it's called a neck gaiter, and I have actually one that
the pull thingy.
I have one that actually have right here, although this one I kind of altered it a little bit because everything was just a little bit big, but I have one here, and that's just like a little neck, almost like a scarf that you could use in the wintertime if you really wanted to, and it's nice material. So we have these things, and I actually am going to put Jeremy on the spot, and we're already over time, but that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to do this, okay? This is fun. I have for Jeremy, I'm going to give him the choice. He's going to choose one T-shirt, and I'm going to send it to him. So in August, when it comes time, because he's going to be a guest for when we do our first premiere live stream of the first couple episodes of Tales of Valhalla Season 3. He's going to have a T-shirt to wear. So
Nice.
You get to choose, my man, and I'm going to send that to you. What are you thinking you want to do? And we got different colors too. Let's see. Nope, not that. Get this down. Like, I even have some T-shirts here.
Yeah.
So you get your gimp on. We're stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. I can feel the wind, Expelliarmus. And let's see here. And here's some plain ones. This is like a green plain TOV t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the green looks like. This is what the white looks like a little bit. Like I said, the printing is just nice. And then this is kind of like a blue.
That's really cool.
Kind of like a blue. And then of course that's the hoodie. The hoodie's nice. And eventually I'll probably get a hoodie with notable quotables on it too. And then that's the pillow. Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell me, what would you like? He didn't know I was gonna do this. He didn't know I was gonna do this.
No, I did not. I had no idea. I'm stuck between wind in the nostrils, because that's just
That's my
that
favorite.
That character's been an absolute favorite of mine. Or stuck in the middle of nowhere, because that one's a pretty funny.
Yes.
Like the way when that scene comes in, you know, it's all this build up, and then it's like them. So.
And I might actually put like something on the front, like we are stuck, maybe in the front there. So that way there's something in the front there too. Like I said, I'm still I'm still like it's in constant motion.
Ideas keep flowing. Ideas keep flowing.
Yep.
Respect. I'm gonna go with wind. I'm gonna do the wind.
You're gonna do the wind, okay. So that's you're gonna receive that hopefully in the next few weeks then, sir. Congratulations, you actually won something. Woohoo!
Yeah, woo, giveaway.
No, but Jeremy did do a lot of work for this. I mean, we've done some live streams. He's helped me in depth when it comes to the names and stuff. So I do thank you and I appreciate it. So there's just a little thank you from me for the shirt. But and so yeah, hopefully you get that. And
thanks for the opportunity to be able to help out like this. It's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely. But for everybody else on the stream and watching this on YouTube, like I said, it's going to be a link in the description below. It is cptov.store. It's pretty easy to say and type, and you can literally type anywhere. You can type it on your computer, you can type it on your phone, cptov.store, and it'll come up. And please buy some merch, and you'll be able to help me start establishing a budget for the next few seasons in so doing that. Or there's also, if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, there's also a link in the description if you just want to donate. If you're like, hey, I just got like $1 or $5, there's also a donate link to where you can donate something via my PayPal account and do it that way, and that's fine as well. So if anybody was, if any fan or anybody who's liked the show who just says, hey, I want to help, promote this for future seasons, those are two options in which to do it. So thank you, everybody. This is just basically for me to the people who like this thing. Just thank you. Here's some stuff to enjoy.
Yeah,
so
it's super cool.
And so let's see here. Yeah, we're a little over time, but that's okay. So with that, I'm going to now move on to the video editing part of this and some special effects editing for episode 1. So we have to bid Jeremy adieu, and thank you for joining us, sir. And we'll definitely
No, it's been a pleasure.
Definitely be back on probably in August when we start releasing episodes, premiering the episodes. And just thank you for being on, Jeremy. And one more time, give out your social media stuff again.
Yeah. So the Eslam Call It. You can find me on Twitch as twitch.tv/theeslam, ESSALIM, and then you can also find me on Twitter with the same name. Been trying to make sure everything fits under the same name, so you should be able to just type the title, The Eslam Call It, and find everything there. So appreciate it.
Yep. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and let's move on to the video editing segment. Thank you, Jeremy, for joining us for this.
Thank you for having me
for this segment of the live stream, and let's move on to the video editing. Okay, Jeremy's gone, so let's get started with the video editing. Actually, I'd say started. Episode 1 is actually almost done. I was able to edit this earlier last year, and I had a little bit of time, and so no, I'm only giving you a little bit of that. But I have most of it complete. So that's good. And here, hold on one second. I'm just gonna turn that on a second so you can actually hear the kind of little sound bites there.
Sprout wings and just, oh, I don't know.
So that's what I have here. And here, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Doesn't need to be so high. So I got most of the voiceovers edited together for episode 1. I've got most of the sound effects, and now I'm just adding some special effects, and then I'm going to layer in the music. So this is pretty much done. And then I'm going to start working on episode 2, because I'd like to release episode 1 and 2 at the same time, sometime in August. So it's good that I got most of this done already, and then we'll work on episode 2 once this is mostly complete. What we're going to work on right now is special effects with the time that we have left in this live stream. And the special effect we're going to work on is here. Hold on a second. K2. So let's go here. Oh, actually, first K1. I need to copy something. I need to copy the light flare that was over here and bring it over here. And paste. See, it goes boom, so we have to move that over. See if I can bring some things back here. Aha. Alright. So that is that. And so we'll be working on a slate fair in a minute. First, let's do the effect here because it needs to stretch for this long amount of time, so I actually have to duplicate this. Which is fine. First, let's get them in their places, though. And this is probably all I'll have time to do too. Let's just work on this. Working on corrects, light flares. This is magical stuff. Okay. Let's see. Bring up the scale a little bit. I just want this to be bigger. I want some power, you know, coming from Karox, and just very raw, unadulterated power. Alright. So that looks good. And now, I just got to keep that going on a loop. So, duplicate, and bring this over here. Right. Now he moves over, so let's go where he starts making a move there. it's for this one, so let us... I'm sorry, my microphone does that thing. I think it's because it gets interrupted with my phone signal. So, sorry for that little bit of static. I know that happened a little bit ago too when I was talking with Jeremy. Technical things, what can you do? Alright, so go on that there. And then that moves over, so we're going to move this over. And then... boom! Big movement. So we gotta bring this over here. Yeah. And that's a subtle movement, so I'm just going to see. And just a little bit, and then I think he's still the rest of the time, so just gonna turn these into squares, because the squares will just keep it with the thing and not. So, okay, good. Now, we move on to this one that I duplicated, because it's going to pop out right over here. We need to move it over here. And there goes that darn signal again. My goodness. Okay. I can hear it in my headphones. I can hear it in my headphones. There it is. And I think all we have to do is now these things will stay put. And we just have to keep on duplicating. So, duplicate. Okay. And my goodness, it's already been almost 10 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun, working on special effects. I'm working on the magic output of Karak the Elementalist. Okay. Bring this over. Oh. Yeah, we still have a lot of duplicating to do. Here. Yep. Do it. Alright, I just have barely a minute, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back this light flare just so you guys can see how the light flare will go. So I'll just bring it down here. And what I'll end up doing with the light flare is I'll end up playing with the intensity. Like I'll have to move it when it needs to be moved as well. But eventually it'll come up and I'll keep on duplicating these to where it keeps on spinning around and they bring the intensity up and down like it is in this one for a fraction of a second. And eventually that'll be that, and as well as some other shots too, it'll be the same thing. So that is what I have for you guys today. That's what I'm currently working on, the special effects for episode 1, season 3, and then next week, I think next week we will be getting into episode 2. I think I'll have episode 1 pretty much done by next week. So next Wednesday, we'll start working on episode 2, season 3, and be working on that for a month, and then getting them released. It'll be fun to finally start getting these out in the open. And so with that, we are out of time. Hope you guys had a great time on this live stream. And for those of you who are watching this, I'm going to say what I always say. For those of you who are watching this on Tales of Valhalla YouTube channel, this is edited down version of what is a half-hour live stream. You can see the full amount of this on our Conductor Productions YouTube page. It should be in the screen in front of you or a link in the description below. And with that, I thank you guys for watching the live stream tonight, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Oh, and one more thing. Again, please support Jeremy if you can. And try and support this show by going to cptov.store and purchase some merchandise, and that will help us start establishing a budget for future seasons. Thank you so much, and everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next week. Later.